Yeah. We won't put that in there. All right, what is going on, guys? So we have a special guest with us today that decided to train with me. To be fair, he probably trains most days with me anyway, but this is the... Actually, you can introduce yourself. You're the guy.
I think I can do that.
You can go for it.
Hi guys, I'm Shaki, Dutch guy actually. 2 times national champion in the Netherlands. And today I'm training with Matt. We're going to do some planches, handstands, maybe see your max.
Planche, front lever, handstands. We're gonna do it.
One arm.
Somewhat, this is actually my session, but we're changing it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to test the maxes, do some combos, see how my one-arm handstands are going.
Bro,
He's
I'm
also
curious.
been helping, we live together. And he's been, I guess you could say, my one-arm handstand mentor. And I've been his mentor in terms of everything else, talking to girls especially. I think I've been
Literally
helping
everything else. Guys, send help, please.
Yep. Yeah, we're getting stuck into a warm-up and then we'll do some planche combos, some front lever combos to start.
Let's get it.
I actually just posted a video about this. How I warm up, I always do 4 things. Very first thing is literally just blood flow, heart rate. Blood flow, heart rate
Same.
in terms of like joints, wrist, elbow, shoulders.
Exact same.
He does his gay cartwheel stuff. I don't like to look like that. Yep. But no, I always think like wrist activation, elbow activation, just purely blood flow. Second thing is always accessory stabilizers. So whether it's like scap retraction work, don't show any more of that. I don't want to see any more of that. So whether it's scap retraction work, external rotator stuff, that's always the second thing. The third thing is prime muscle groups and prime movers. So if I'm doing planche, I'm gonna want to get my shoulders and chest and kind of all those key muscle groups activated. Yep. So that'll be like very much always like pike push-ups or some form of push variation, like a handstand push-up, still a bit of a warm-up. And then lastly, the fourth thing is warm-up sets. So then it always works into that. So that's how I kind of generally structure it. And honestly, I think everyone should be doing some variation of that. And I think most people who actually know how to warm up do that variation without realizing it, for sure.
I'm also curious, what's your reason of warming up?
What's the reason for warming up?
Yeah.
So I don't get fucking injured. But no, it's good. It's honestly a good question. A lot of people think it's kind of like purely for injury prevention.
Yeah.
One of the aspects is massive for injury prevention. But if your muscles are cold, you don't have blood flow to it, there's no neural connection, you're literally not going to get the same out of it. There is going to be absolutely no performance benefits. There's a lot of research to say that as well. So as long as the warm-up's not 20 minutes long and you're literally fatiguing yourself, your warm-up always wants to think literally warming up, so just getting blood flow and then activation. Blood flow, activation, and that should be your whole thing.
Have you heard of the size principle?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so that's a really interesting one. So that's why I asked him, why do you warm up? And for me, there's this principle called the size principle. And basically it says, if you start engaging your motor units, so like your muscles, to keep it easy, then you start with the smallest sized motor units. And we want to use the big ones. So by fatiguing the small ones, then you go to the bigger ones. That's why I warm up though.
We also have a special guest with us today who's decided to rock up. Mr. Riz Mazik himself. I don't know if any of you guys know him on Instagram. He is quite big on Instagram. He just moved over to Bali and he's really enjoying himself here. Plenty of cold approaches to girls. He's the cold approach king. Cold poach, he calls it. Cold poach.
Cold poach, cold poach. It's going on YouTube or Instagram?
YouTube. We can clip it if you want though. But yeah, you know, he's killing it on the content game. He's doing really well. He posts a lot of magic stuff.
When the Riz cold poach made the Riz tag. Is it you or
We won't put that in there. No, it's actually the Riz one. Yep. We also make sure we do some form of biceps and triceps before the workout when you're training with your top off in Bali. It's a prerequisite. I'm managing an elbow tendinopathy, so I just want to get some blood flow to the joint. And the aesthetics also helps as well, I guess.
Nope, duck. 2 seconds. I'll count for you. 1, 2. 2. Wow. 2 seconds.
And then how to just cut it. And then negative?
Yeah, the negative. Also 2 seconds. 1, 2.
Should have primed the handstands a little bit more, but the raise was actually quite nice. So obviously you can see here I did a combo. So I'm doing a combination of holds, presses, raises, all the rest of it. What's the benefit of doing combinations? To increase strength and how much you get out of an exercise in comparison to the actual just like training only a hold or training only a press.
If you're training multiple angles of the muscle, obviously you're training the muscle better. And if you're fatigued with just holding it, some people can still press. So for me, for example, the hold is harder than the press. So when I'm really tired, but I still want to get more volume in.
Yep.
And I cannot hold it anymore. What I then can do, I can use a little bit of momentum up, and then I go to my handstand.
Yep.
And sure, it looks shit, but I'm still getting that.
So it's like a measure of kind of getting more intensity out of the same set.
I think that's it. Yeah, cool.
But would you think the majority of persons starting calisthenics, beginner, intermediate, should they be doing some form of combinations?
Yes.
Yeah.
And main reason, because they're fun.
Cool. Yeah, I like that answer. If there's one thing that's optimal in terms of building strength, sure. But what's also optimal for building strength is fucking enjoyment and pleasure. And the only reason why we're doing this is because we fucking love it and we want to continue training it. So if one thing is like, yes, this may not be the best thing for you to do optimally, but you genuinely enjoy it, find the balance between what you need to be doing to build strength and what you want to be doing to build strength.
Let's do some fun stuff. Let's show me what I just asked. Like, do the handstand to an elbow lever.
Yeah.
Oh, you cannot do push, right?
Yeah, my press is fine. I reckon I want to go for a couple presses.
And if you do less than 4, you're weak.
And I don't want to be weak, do I?
You don't want to be weak.
Break. And I'll go back into a tuck, yeah? Yeah.
Right. Press. Way more momentum. Well done. And now, yeah. Right. Hold that handstand. He's crazy,
Thank
right?
you, brother.
Yeah. I saw you were doing handstand on dumbbells.
Yeah.
Bro, you're fucking nuts, bro.
What's your name, brother?
I like it.
Tristan, Matt.
Matt.
Yeah. Chucky. Chucky.
I'm gonna clip that one. I'm gonna clip that one. We've got legs now. Thank you, bro. Mate, go for it. Go for
Fuck
it.
yes.
This is what I mean by calisthenics community, guys. Unreal. Oi!
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Whoa!
Alright, someone has to push strength. I didn't see him
Let's
do that.
fucking go, bro.
Bro, come on.
Mate, he's a weapon.
Oh my god.
He's a weapon.
Come on.
Anyone who wants to learn one-arm handstands, what is the number one hot take you would give them in terms of tip? Like, what's the progression? What should they do if their goal is to do a one-arm handstand?
The biggest one is you need to have obsession. And obsession, what I mean, the more you practice this skill, the better you get, the faster you get better. So I learned handstand in 1 day. That's insane if you think about it. But I have some clients, and you probably also, that learn it in less than 2 weeks or maybe 1 day. And it's because they're not scared to fall, and they just practice. And that never ends. Like when you have a one-arm handstand, to get it better, you practice.
Yeah, it is.
So if you are perfectly stacked, your center of mass, it gets smaller. And a smaller center of mass moves faster and also faster out of balance.
Yeah.
So if you make your center of mass bigger, so by doing, instead of perfectly stacking, if you do this, the handstand becomes easier. And I don't really recommend doing it like this, but you can hold a handstand like this or like this.
So what we're doing is going to do some front lever touch variations, so pull-ups. So I'm literally just going to, actually no, I can do it, anyway. I'll just do one warm-up set. Feeling strong on these, to be honest with you. My planche, because of my elbow tendinopathy, I haven't been able to train planche much for the last month, but my front levers are blown up because I put most of my intensity into front levers, so it's been good. Yeah, go for it, Mr. Kong.
Oh, he is strong enough.
Yeah, his form's good. The key with front lever pull-ups is to have your hips very, very subtly higher than your actual shoulders. Because if they're subtly lower, that range of motion is just way too large. Gets the abs right. Beautiful. All right, you gave a hot take for one-arm handstands, Mr. Guru. What's the hot take for front lever? Obsession?
You need obsession, you know?
Yep.
If you want a better front lever, your main focus, the workout, is start with front lever sets. Don't start with weighted pull-up sets.
Yep.
That's a big one, and something many of my friends have as a mistake. They're
Yep,
like,
I
oh,
agree.
I need more raw power.
Yep.
All right, then build it in the right position.
Yeah.
And it's a straight arm skill, even though sometimes I say it's fine to bend the arms a little bit. It's so the skill, you want to do it like this, right?
Yep.
And if you bend your arms, the skill is like so much easier. Same as bent arm planche.
Yeah.
But because it's so much easier, you can also get more volume in still the right position. And then eventually get your ego away and go for straight arm.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see something
You got
sexy
this one?
here.
Oh, here we go. Mr. Videographer wants to get involved. Oh, Jesus, bro.
Yeah, I know. You didn't know?
Nah.
No, he's nuts.
That's because he trains front lever pull-ups every day.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I always walk into the gym and the only exercise I see him doing is front lever straddle pull-ups, bro. That's all he fucking does.
Well, it pays off.
Hey,
Obsession,
obsession. Obsession. Yep. All right, so we've given some hot takes on front lever and one arm handstand. What is your hot take on full planche? If someone wants to unlock it, we'll say even full planche, straddle planche, whatever it is.
Go straddle, go straddle. I
Say
think
straddle
there's a big-
planche.
yeah.
Yep. What's the best take? So what would you recommend to someone who's at like a beginner intermediate level? They want to get a straddle planche. What should they do? Bang.
All right. Bang. Yeah, just say how someone has a straddle planche. Easy. Base strength is a big one. I would argue to first have a decent level of base strength. So like 20 dips. 20 dips is not that much if you think
No.
about holding a straddle planche. And only incorporate form in the beginning so you understand the movement. Planche is one of the exercises where you want to go perfect form, but even though you understand it, you just cannot do it because you're not strong enough. So you want to go literally into a mirror and just look at yourself, look at the protraction, the tilt, the shoulders in the right position, and look at all those things literally in the mirror to understand the movement. Do some straddle planches in a band if you're strong enough. Don't do that as a total beginner.
Yep.
And work towards through the progressions. Start tuck, hold it
Yeah.
for 10 seconds, go advanced tuck, hold it for 10 seconds.
Focus on foundation first and building technique and form as the planche. And then once you start getting closer to it, like your planche is getting quite strong, you've got like an advanced tuck, you can do a wall handstand push-up, 20 dips are easy, weighted chest dips. What now?
Now you actually go to the straddle planche and then you do attempts. So really, really, really high intensity attempts. And always do them on parallettes, but it can literally look like this, right? So you go into that perfect position from the planche lean that you already understood because
Yep.
you learned the technique. So you go into that perfect position, then you go and you try to go lift. All right, didn't work, so you need to find a different progression, which is maybe easier, and you have to go a little bit less on form. So you go to the tuck planche, which you already unlocked, and you just go there.
Yeah,
Oh.
so like a hip, watch your foot,
And
but
then-
yeah, like a hip flex straddle.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's fine if it looks like this, right? So you push and then, you fall, but still you told your body how to do this position, and I really want to get this position. I got intensity there, we want to hold this. So get your first seconds into the position
Yep.
and get a really light bend, because if you can hold what I just showed, you can do it with a really light bend.
Yep.
And then hold it with proper form.
Okay.
End of your workout. Cool. Fun thing, so I am national champion right now. So my planche is good and I have everything, but it took me 4 years to get a full planche. And that is because I didn't know what I was doing. So get a coach. Get someone who already did it. Not someone who says he can do it, but get someone who already did it. Big difference.
You
And-
pointed the camera at me, bro. What the fuck? Where's the parallettes?
Use this.
Oh, not the small ones, bro. What the fuck? Yep. I hope I can do this. I've been injured for a month, I swear.
You better do it. All right.
One thing about Bali is you always see the highlights, you see the beaches, the girls, the community, the training, the gym, sunshine. One thing you don't see, or you probably do see it, but the fucking, especially in wet season, the torrential rain. Every single day for the last like month, it's probably rained every day at about 2 to 3 o'clock. Proper storm, do you reckon you would say?
Yeah.
We're gonna do some banded variations. So you see the first 2 exercises.
Oh, yeah, I like
This
that.
isn't really a structured session, but still structured in the sense that it's somewhat structured. Starting with attempts, getting that nervous system activated, pushing the actual sets, similar to what we're talking about with the planche. And now we're doing a little bit more kind of like still strength focused stuff, a little bit more better form, proprioception stuff. So getting the balance of really smashing the actual nervous system, but now also building the strength, the conditioning, and the actual good form at the same time.
Yeah, with right technique and form.
Yeah, with the
I
right
like it.
technique, yeah. But still pushing intensity, but like not to...
Yeah,
not
that's
to,
also how I train.
Yeah, form failure, not complete failure.
Yeah. Yeah, big difference. People don't really understand the difference between form failing and technique failing. Technique failing just means you're doing it wrong. And form failing, you're not strong enough to hold it anymore. So if you go into your planche with the right position, but eventually you fail, that's form failing. If you go in like this, that's technique failing.
All right, so here's the thing. If you want to know how much the actual band is offering because you're at a gym with different bands or you just don't even know, because sometimes it says, like, I think this actually says something.
Yeah, it says around 15 kilos.
15 kilos, okay, let's have a look. So this is 10 kilos now, and then you got to think about where your hips are in the planche. So you're not there, so this is too low. So it's definitely not 10 kilos.
It's 8.
It'll be about, so this is 7.5, so you can kind of get a rough gauge about how much assistance we actually have. Probably on the money. So we've got 7.5 kilos of assistance, because if I'm in that planche, my hips are there, so it's helping me 7.5 kilos.
What's your opinion on using bands? Should everyone use bands, not just to warm up? Should everyone use them?
I think bands are a tool. I think if bands are the thing that you're mainly using, I think it's probably not the greatest thing. But bands help, one, with this, you can actually build the proprioception and you can actually do the skill before you can do the skill. All right, there's another hot take. This is really good. How much core do I need to do a planche?
Wow. 5%?
Yeah.
5?
If you could quantify it, say it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, how much core strength do you need to be able to do a full planche in comparison to like a hanging leg raise clean form toe to bar?
Yeah, same level.
Same level.
Yeah.
Yeah. People
Yeah,
don't
so-
realize that planche is literally all your shoulder flexors and scap
Can
retraction.
you go out of the band and I'll show people? It's so the thing is, if you go more to the side,
Yeah.
it is all in the shoulders. And in biomechanics, you don't have to lean far. In biomechanics, it is that the shoulders are the point where the lever is. So all the pressure is here. And because he is leaning forward and pushing back while leaning forward, he's lifting his whole body with his shoulders, not his core. To keep a body position like this, that's really easy. Like, really easy.
Fatigue now after this lean.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like when you're doing a full planche, there is some degree, obviously, you need to have that core control. You need to be able to crunch, raise yourself up, bring yourself in, but it's not the muscle group that's working against gravity for the most part. It's all purely your shoulder flexors and then obviously your scap retractors to get that nice roundness.
That's it.
Your core's 100% a million engaged.
And
but
your serratus, if you activate it, you go more to protraction. You can maybe see it.
yeah, scap retractors, yeah.
And I think this is more important than this even, if you think.
Well,
about
it's one of the, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well,
It's a funny take.
especially for the technique.
But
thing.
in front lever then, what would you argue?
Huh?
Front lever. How much core is that?
A lot more, I would say.
A lot more, but
Compared to 80% lats, 20% abs, core,
I would
hip
say
flexors.
15%, but yeah.
15%, yeah. So it's definitely it's definitely a much more of a prime mover to actually, because it's resisting that degree of actual trunk.
And it's
extension.
the same as I explained. The lever is right here. Here is like where everything changes. So with that point, you're lifting your whole body. And if someone has a weak core, then his front lever should look like this.
Yeah.
I've never in my life seen someone that couldn't hold the front lever because of core failure and then goes like this. Like this would look if your core is too weak doing your front lever.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
your
seen
lats, your lats are 100%
your
always
lats
going to
just
be
get
the
hold of your
bottleneck.
body. Yeah.
Yeah. And like a lot of the time, you need to realize that like a lot of the time when you're going through the progressions of training planche and training front lever, you're building up the core or ab strength necessary to do the movements while you're training them. So you will never ever have to do an isolated ab exercise to get a front lever or a planche. While you do need to build your core strength, that's indirectly happening and you're building up specificity by training the planche or a front lever. So if anyone's telling you that you have a weak core and that's why you can't do a certain skill, tell them to shut the fuck up and train specific. You just got to realize that just get stronger at the skill you're trying to get stronger at. Build the foundations, get stronger at the skill you're trying to get stronger at and the variations around that. But if you think training one skill is going to be the reason why you're not going to get another skill, it's just not the way to go about it.
You're right. So I want to test the knowledge of your subscribers. How important is mobility in calisthenics? And then we're talking about, do you need to be able to have flat hands on the ground while doing, I don't know, for a planche? Like, do you need to be able to have flat hands on the ground? Or
Hamstring mobility, being able to like touch your toes, to like get your hands, like having this level of mobility.
yeah, like, do you
So
need
how-
that at my level, for example? I'm curious.
I won't
Like,
put
what
my
do you
2
guys
cents
think?
in. Let us know in the comments. How important is mobility for advanced level calisthenics.
Yeah.
Not in general, advanced level calisthenics. So we've got 2 more exercises. So what have we done? We've done 2 sets of combos on both planche and front lever. We've done some strength, but kind of easier variations to get some volume in terms of harder front lever touches and planche variations. I know what we're doing, what would you typically do now toward the end of the session? So we've done like very, very strength, crazy intense focus, probably a little bit more strength focus, but still a bit of form. What would you do toward the end now?
I literally don't know, because it depends on what you're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, so true.
Like if you're
Yeah.
if you're doing nothing tomorrow, then do some isolation work
Yeah.
or go more on technique. So
we're doing conditioning.
okay, yeah, makes sense. No, yeah, it makes sense.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a good point. So we're moving to some conditioning now. So it's still like, it's probably a little bit less in the strength focus, but now you want to think, in your actual sessions, you always want to think, generally across the week, there's variations to it, but skill, strength, conditioning.
Always. No,
Skill,
always.
strength, conditioning,
Just
for
keep
sure.
it simple.
Yeah. So skill is like your high impact, high intense stuff that are very technical, planches, front levers, maybe L sits for you, tuck planches for you, whatever that is. The second one is strength. So this is stuff that's maybe somewhat less technical, but still very, very tough for you, and it's going to build up a lot of those key muscle groups and key movement patterns. So like maybe pike push-ups for you, might be wall handstand push-ups, weighted pull-ups.
Give it in a muscle-up example. You want to learn the muscle-up. How does your training look like?
Yeah, so you do banded muscle-ups or explosive pull-ups.
Yes,
You're
completely
super
agree.
skill focused, very technical, high explosive efforts, that's what you do first. And then your strength focused movements, so you might be doing some weighted pull-ups if that's your variation, or you might be getting better at your pull-ups if you still need to get better at pull-ups. And then lastly, you do conditioning. And by conditioning, you want to think just purely like conditioning just means like kind of building muscle and just building kind of like your tendinous structures, your joint structures and stuff. So getting them more durable and bigger essentially. So for you, it might be like if you're getting better muscle ups, you want to build some conditioning, you might do some banded pull-up variations still. You might do some inverted rows. You might do some straight bar dips. You might do some light pull downs if you want to do that.
Easy. Yeah, I agree.
Pullovers. So skill, strength, conditioning. That's the general consensus for most good
And
programs.
every single skill works like that. Handstand push-up, everything.
Yeah, so what we're doing now is conditioning. So we're going to do a little bit more higher volume of strength-specific movements for the planche. So we're going to do some raise stuff, and then we're also going to do some spam front lever pull-ups.
And gymnasts, they only do conditioning, like mainly, but because they condition when they're like 4 years old till they're 19 years old, and then they just try straddle planches and they have it.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
Yeah, they start early.
Yeah.
Would have been good if we were gymnasts, eh? Oh well, let's get inside. It's pissing down. All right, straddle planche raises. I'm just trying to go for reps here. You're gonna see some shit quality reps. It might start good, but then eventually it might turn to shit as well. Let's see. Oh shit. One more.
And up, breathe.
Float too low in it. Whew, that's hard, man. Oh.
Okay, big guy.
I've got wider shoulders, man.
That must be it.
I'm so autistic, it's crazy.
All right.
That's all in 4 minutes. You pull that back. Was into a press. Press up with your heels, your heels.
Oh, wow.
But bro, you honestly, like, that's within your capability.
Second? Oh, yeah.
It's within your capability. Like, you just got to learn how to really, with a press, a lot of people always think pressing with the hips first. I love that Jackie's a videographer now.
But it's not.
Yeah, no, you don't press with your hips. You want to raise, so you get into the position, your hips are low and you raise with your feet. You always want to lead with your heels. So you want to get your glutes.
Lead with your heels.
So you lead with your heels, you're in a press and you lead up. A lot of people always think that they put their hips up
No,
first.
I'm the cameraman now.
So if you, Mr. Videographer, do you want to move backwards a little bit?
I will. Bro, I'm a natural.
All right, so you see, watch my heels, ready? So my hip position, I'll do like an average form one, but watch my hips and then watch my feet first.
Oh. Interesting.
So rather than doing this,
Oh.
so that's just fine. You get caught.
Wow.
It all makes sense now.
I'll do another one later. Yeah. Well, people do handstand push-up with the band.
Yeah,
That's good.
worst exercise of all time. Yeah. Eamon just asked me, what about doing a handstand push-up with a band? You know what people do?
No.
I would say if you want to do it,
No.
if you want to do it for a bit of fun at the start of the session to see if you can do it, set it up.
No.
But you're not going to get too much out of it. Wall handstand
Yeah,
push-ups.
so all right, no. Now it's now. Come a little bit closer. All right, hear me out. Don't do all the excess bullshit stuff. Like, so many people, they put their feet in rings, and then the ring is moving forward while they're doing it, and they do the whole movement, leaning onto the ring that is right here. You ever seen that?
Nah, I actually don't know about that.
Many people in Nirvana do it, and I'm always walking like
It's
that.
the worst exercise you can possibly do.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Like your whole center of mass is somewhere else, and you're pushing with your feet to get back up. Like what?
Just do chest to wall handstand push-ups and slowly build up your handstand balance.
Negatives,
And then do
bike
negatives or
push-ups.
reduce range handstand push-ups, bike push-ups.
Yeah.
So many better exercises you can do to build your strength than your control.
What would you do
Sorry
for
guys,
that
I'm a bit
progression
angry sometimes.
If I can't do the tongue.
So Eamon just asked, what if he can't do this exercise, the straddle planche kick into raise, what should he do instead? I would focus on just building up your actual planche holds first,
Just like
and
that.
just getting used to just having stronger holds
Yeah.
and your overall push strength.
Yeah.
Like getting to the point where you can do handstand push-ups, maybe, or like a wall handstand push-up,
Yeah.
maybe stronger at dips,
Yeah.
and then focusing on just your holds for now.
yeah.
Yeah. Because at the moment, like, if we added a green band, but heavy band, you could probably do it, but you're getting fucking nothing out of it. Like, you're just throwing your legs up and it's just throwing you up.
Yeah.
So just build up your holds first and then get to that point where
Something I
raises are
really
ready
like
for you.
about Matt, like I live with this guy, right? And we're good friends, but I really like this about him. Like he's just honest. Like many coaches, they are there and they say, go train harder or just try the movement. And he's just honest. He says, don't do it. Just try this exercise and then he gives you an easier progression. It might not be good for your ego, but it's so good. I really like that.
That was a good set. Confirmation from the static champion.
I like
Yes.
I like.
Yes. Was the protraction on the way down okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part, the negative.
Yeah. Even for me.
That's
The-
fucking
the
hard.
protraction is the hardest part. I'm doing it now easily because the bend
Yeah.
is so easy, but when I do it without bend, I still struggle with it.
Oh, deep.
Ah.
Do some holds. Nice, yeah, that's good, that's good. Advanced tuck.
So I would train this. This is good.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
My whole floor. Oh god. She can't go and Kenny, she goes straight out. Yeah, yeah. That's how you get. See why you guys get injured.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta really condition yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Oh,
What a difference. I like
wow, what a huge difference that was. Oh,
Just gotta get the hips down a little bit at the start.
stuff, guys.
Yeah, it's tough.
Wow.
But bro, that black band's not doing a whole lot. Like
Second?
that's probably only like 10 or 12 kilos.
So you mean like that's good? Oh,
That's really good.
oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
really good.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
When you said the hill,
Yeah.
it changed my whole thing.
We know some stuff. We know some stuff.
Fire is fucking cool. Fire is fucking cool. Fire is fucking coaching.
Last exercise. If you haven't yet, follow Jackie Calisthenics on Instagram. He's really starting to pump out content. And honestly, his knowledge, as you can probably tell, is fucking insane. Very, very strong.
Thanks.
One-arm handstands are insane. So definitely give him a shout out, chuck him a follow, get around his content. He's really smashing the game. Where are they gonna find you? I'll put it in the bio, but what is that? Add Jackie Calisthenics.
Well, he says my
Jackie.
name is Jackie, but
I-
it is Shaki. Nice to meet you guys. And it is
Jackie,
Shaki Calisthenics. That's it.
Same shit.
And there are not many people named Shaki, so it will pop up quite fast.
S Jackie.
S Jackie, yeah,
S
that's
Jackie.
better. Yeah.
Matt is a bit ugly. Like he can't hear us now. That's crazy.
What have I missed here?
This is the best thing ever.
Yep. Oh, because you're talking shit about me.
No,
while
I would
come
never.
here.
I would never.
The coolest thing, if you think about it, he's doing them weighted as well. He has like 10 kilo on this.
That's crazy. That's strong, man.
Yeah, 10 kilo
Oh, you heard
weighted
it?
shuttle punch, shuttle front lever raises, or pull-ups. Fuck. So you can see what I did with these. I did a touch obviously into span pull-ups, so we're just absolutely exhausting that horizontal pull. And you'll see I started off in really good straddle form, and then my knees just slowly got closer and closer as a way to kind of get more volume in, but obviously reduce the actual intensity in the progression. So you're still getting a little bit more volume in. And I think especially towards the end of a session, this is actually pretty good. If you're doing that at the start of the session, you may just completely fuck the rest of your session. That's why we always do conditioning last, because it's the hardest to recover from. Creates the most metabolic byproducts. The technical stuff's still hard as well, but we want to be pressured for that.
Aha!
Great way to train front lever pull-ups as well.
Yeah, that's my favorite way probably.
Yeah. I'll do one set with that then. Oof. Can you front lever yet? Nah. So this is pretty good. No. Let it go around the back because you want it to pull you down toward you.
sorry.
No. You stay there. Put your legs through that. Yep. Now it's going to be in your nutsack. Make sure no one sees your fucking nutsacks again. Amon trains without underwear, bro. He's wearing the shortest shorts everywhere, and he just has his balls hanging out the whole time.
Tell him about his thumbs.
Huh?
The thumb.
Hold it neutral. You don't. When you do any front lever holds, you don't want to be in a false grip.
That wasn't a false grip.
But your thumb was still slightly over. Like you may as well just be in a neutral position,
Oh,
actually be
so like
stronger.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
genuinely, because if you're not gonna have the same resistance, if you go like that, if you're gonna like hold something as tight as possible,
Yeah.
like you're gonna be like
So
that.
funny if I'm not like
Yeah,
that.
because it was holding it a little bit like that. Like always be under and always be neutral.
Okay.
If you're doing front lever holds, so you're doing a front lever hold, whether it's tuck anywhere, you want your hands to be neutral. You don't actually false grip.
Okay.
The longer the lever, so you're making everything a little bit further away, you're gonna be stronger. It's like when you close a door. If you close a door right where the hinge is and you're trying to push real hard, it's gonna be tough. But if you go all the way to the end of the door, you nudge it and it's a lot easier.
So tuck lever.
Mr.
never
Mr.
used that
Physics
one.
over here.
That's good.
Tuck lever like that. And
So when you're doing pull-ups, the reason why you false grip is so you can actually get the full range of motion in terms of the pull, because it reduces the range of motion. But in terms of actual holds, always neutral.
Bro, I
Always
love that.
neutral.
That's a really good way of explaining it.
Yeah, the door hinge one.
But in the planche, it's the other way around. Shorter arms make you stronger.
Yeah, okay. Because less forward lean, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's different.
Yep. You should just first take that. That's crazy. I
Always
would never.
first
I would
take. Only
talk
one
in the
take.
camera. I would be like,
Only one
hey
take, baby."
guys. Oh, everyone had fun and you know.
On that note, see ya.
It's so awkward, bro.
Fuck, man, I so sweaty.
Matt, what's your take on drinking water during training?
Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Really?
Yeah. Drink alcohol. All right.
Oh, no.
That's wrong.
Sexy.
Oh, fuck. That's hard.
I like the form.
Thank you. It's good. It wasn't easy. I'm stuck here now.
So what I wanted to say, drinking water during your training, like here in Bali, it's really hot, right? So you need to get your electrolytes in and otherwise you get cramps and stuff. But mainly I recommend only taking sips your whole workout. So this is your maximum in your whole workout.
Why?
It's water weight.
Yeah.
And calisthenics, everything we do is with our body weight. And why progressive overload in your sets with
Yeah.
water? Like,
Unless you're dehydrated, then yeah, fuck.
yeah, so
Okay.
I say sips. And like 2 hours before your workout, make sure you drink
Yeah.
enough and all those things. Yeah.
So it's better also like learning close grip, or like having close grip.
Well, the benefit is when you want to start doing the will they hear the question you asked? So what he asked was, is there benefit to training the false grip? And the benefit to training the false grip is when you're ready to start doing front lever pull-up variations. Any other reason, like I guess muscle ups does have that false grip. Rings as well. So there is, I think everyone, if you're training calisthenics, you want a broad, general kind of overall strength. Irrespective of what skills you want to learn, yes, building the false grip is definitely important. But even more so for front lever pull-ups, you need a false grip. For front levers themselves, you don't false grip, but once you're ready to go to those pull-ups, you do need to build up that capacity. And like, you'll be surprised, like, my forearms are probably the biggest muscle group on me. Yeah, that's his only big muscle group. So like, I don't know if you can see in the thing, but yeah, it's just purely from fucking, yeah.
I know you want to touch it.
Just purely from jacking off, to be honest. But yeah. Fuck yeah. On that note, we can finish off. Train calisthenics and you get big forearms. Like, subscribe, and follow for more.
Done.
All the best. Pleasure, guys. Thanks for the video. Hope you like. Thanks to Cadby, the videographer, Mr. Riz Magic as well, Jackie Calisthenics. If you want a calisthenics community that's going to give you results, motivation, adherence, consistency, link below. Game changer. All the best.
Wow.